Oh, that is Aladdin. I don't know what's happening.
On Thursday the 9th of May, I was invited by my friend Sasha, who won tickets to the premiere of Aladdin here in the UK. Okay, the premiere. So much happened and I'm still shook, and the film happened and I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it yet. I do want to say, however, that I did enjoy the film. I enjoyed what they were doing with the music because it sounds more like the musicals versions of the songs, which I love the musicals songs, I just didn't love how they executed them on stage. So to hear like Arabian Nights but in the way that it was performed on stage, in an essence, was really nice for me. Jafar did me dirty because they got rid of his reprise, which that might be a spoiler, and if so I'm very sorry, but otherwise like it's the only thing that they got rid of that I remember. It was his reprise, which is my favourite Disney song. I know it's like 2 seconds long, but it's my favourite, and they got rid of that, so that was real sad. But I love the new take on Jasmine. I love her new song. I feel like it's a song that's going to grow on me. I thought Abu and the carpet were amazing. Their CGI was so good, it made me wonder how Will Smith's genie could look so uncanny valley for a little bit of the film, but other times it's really actually quite good, and the trailer kind of is still correct in a sense of it's really odd, but they kind of work it out as it goes and it gets better, and he isn't blue for the whole film, which I really liked how they did that, because again it's kind of like the musical in a sense. But yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. I really don't want to, because I feel like you need to go into this completely open-minded. Try not and think of it as a remake of the original, more like a retelling of the original. And yeah, I loved the guy that plays Aladdin. He was really good as Aladdin. Like, he was a live action version of the animated version with like extra bits added in, and I thought Will Smith did a great job at being a new genie instead of just being Robin Williams, if that makes sense. However, when he did do moments that were Robin Williams's moments, it kind of felt a bit forced. But when Will Smith was left to do his own jokes and stuff, they landed much better, and I actually laughed like out loud, which I don't usually do in the cinema because I don't want to annoy other people around me, but I genuinely laughed out loud at quite a few moments. It was just really good. I really enjoyed it, and I do want to see it again. And yeah, that's my tiny, mild, short, spoiler-free review of the film. Now, let us get on to the premiere. So we get to Leicester Square, which is where all of the premieres pretty much happen in the UK, if you didn't know. We get there, and the first thing we see is a massive lamp. So we all go up and we take our pictures with the lamp. I'll insert mine right now. I was kind of doing a Jafar Disney bound in a way. I had a red t-shirt, I had this like black short denim jacket thing going on, and I had a little snake earring. We got our pictures with the lamp, and then we joined the queue to get into the premiere. Now, the way it worked is you had to queue up in this line, and then you'd be taken to the magic carpet, not red carpet or blue carpet or purple carpet, etc., but the magic carpet, and then you got to stand in one of the pits. Now, the pits are where people who get things autographed, who get pictures, all of that you see, like the crazy fans that are always there with like their arms outstretched with all the things on them. That was where we had to go, and then at the end of the whole magic carpet walk, when all the stars had finished, we then got our tickets inside. So it was kind of like a necessity to be in the pit, which I was very ready for. I say that I was not ready at all. I was not prepared for Will Smith to be literally this far away from me. So we are now in the pit, we are standing there, we are waiting. The carpet literally is the magic carpet all spread out, and first of all there was a DJ, and he kind of was going down the line and he was making us like do certain things to win some prizes, and then the stars started to arrive. So the first star to show up was Will Smith himself, and he rocked up out the car and he started to make his way down the line, and when he was like a little bit way down, Alan Menken showed up. The Alan Menken. If you don't know who Alan Menken is, think of any Disney song that isn't by the Sherman Brothers, and you're probably going to be thinking of an Alan Menken song, okay? He wrote the songs for Aladdin, he wrote the songs for Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, etc., okay? He is literally a childhood hero to me. He wrote my childhood at this point, okay? Alan Menken. Then the two that played Jasmine and Aladdin showed up, which was Naomi Scott and Mina Masood. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not sure, but literally the epitome of Aladdin in a person, a human person, was crazy. Anyway, they showed up and they also started going down the line. Then Guy Ritchie rocked onto the carpet with his family, and I lost it. I adore Guy Ritchie's films. He's really cool. He actually worked with my uncle. My uncle was in one of his films, which is still crazy to me and mind-blowing. But anyway, I love his films. I love his style of directing. I love his like action thriller thing. And when he was announced as the director of Aladdin, that's when I started freaking out about this, okay? And then I saw him with my own eyes. He was right in front of me and I was like, oh my god, that is Guy Ritchie. The Guy Ritchie. Will Smith did end up coming over to us, and I actually filmed the interaction because I thought, you know what, it'd be nicer to film this than try and get a picture. So I kind of got bits of him coming over, not a lot. I tried, I really did. But that happened, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a really nice picture. And somehow I got such a good picture of Will Smith, and I'm still shook that it happened. I'll insert it now. I'm really proud of this picture, and yeah, it's Will Smith, okay? It's Will Smith. Also, I forgot to say the dude that plays Jafar showed up, but he kind of showed up and then disappeared, and I don't know if he was on the magic carpet or if he just went in or what happened, but he disappeared, but he was there as well. Now comes on to Naomi and Mina coming up to us.
The biggest dance sequence I've ever been involved with, and it's one of those sequences that would make Bollywood proud.
You also encourage Aladdin to dance.
I'll let her catch up.
This is your first Disney film as well.
First Disney film.
You look so hot, damn.
Can I get a picture?
Cultivated so well.
And we all got this group selfie. I'm in the back. These were my friends, okay? They're amazing. I shall leave a link in the description to Sasha, who was my friend that invited me. She goes to a lot of premieres and she's like a journalist in a way that she like talks about all these things and she gets pictures with people and all that kind of thing. So I'll leave her links in the description. After Naomi and Mina met us, they actually went up on stage and did their little talking. And then that's when we got our tickets into the premiere, which meant that they opened up the pits and they let us go through. But thing is, they let us go as Guy Ritchie walked past our pit and into the building. So basically what happened was Guy Ritchie walks and then I'm like directly behind this man that is just like made some of my favourite films, and I was just like, oh my god, that's Guy Ritchie.
We're here, Han, we're here.
More ambitious.
Guy Ritchie is literally in front of us. Like, literally in front of us. It's Guy Ritchie, my dudes. What the hell?
We go up into the cinema, it was the Odeon, and oh my god, first of all, the Odeon cinema there is so big, it's crazy.
Wow. Cinema?
Anyway, we go up, we sit down, and then first of all, some guy starts playing on a piano. He started playing the overture for the film. And then the entire cast came up on stage and introduced the film.
The genie, Mr. Will Smith.
I'm just really excited to be here with this cast and this crew of people because I was here for Wild Wild West, so I know what it's like to be here for a different kind of movie. With people that are not as excited about it. Thank you all. We're very excited, and with no further ado, we present to you Aladdin.
And then, basically what happened was, we were walking out and we ended up in this like little bar area. We were standing there and my friends were like, hey, we need the toilet. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna stay here. And they were about to go to the toilet, and then this quite short man walked past me, and I looked and I just went, that was Alan Menken. Then Guy Ritchie walks out and I go, guys, Guy Ritchie's just there. What, are we in the right place? Like, are we meant to be here? I feel like we're not meant to be here. Just as I'm saying this to my friends, Mina Masood walks past us and I'm just like, guys, Aladdin just walked past you to go to the toilet. None of you noticed. What is happening? My friends kind of neglected going to the toilet because Sasha desperately wanted to meet Alan Menken and just kind of explain how much Alan Menken meant to her. So she was like, we're gonna go downstairs and we'll go to a toilet like at McDonald's or something. So we go down the escalators and Alan Menken, sure enough, is still in the building. Sasha is standing behind Alan Menken and I'm like, Sasha, live your best life. You can do this, honey. You can do this. And after a little push, she does go up to Alan Menken and kind of just says, thank you so much for being so amazing and all that kind of thing. And Alan Menken's like, cool, and then they get a picture. Then, as Alan Menken is leaving the building, I wanted to say thank you for like stopping and having a mild chat with Sasha and us. And he locks eyes with me and I say thank you. And then I realised, after he'd left, that I had just said thank you to the Alan Menken. My childhood hero, the person that shaped my brain with the songs that he has created. I was shook and I just kind of was like, I just said thank you to Alan Menken. But there you go. That was my first premiere experience. I enjoyed myself so much. I am still so thankful to Sasha for inviting me along. I think that is everything that I have to say for today's video.
Put your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care.
Go
Here
for it,
we
guys.
Go. Don't worry about the rain, it's CGI. Yes, we're not in vain. Where would you go? What would you do if you rolled on this carpet with me and you? What'd you say? Yeah. What's your name? Yeah. Alright, cool. We'll do some ventriloquism now.
This is fantastic. I'm loving this this whole process, making this movie. You know, becoming the genie, working with a British bloke, Guy Ritchie. You know, so it's been a spectacular experience.
I have two roles to play. One is I'm the keeper of the flame from the original, but the other is I'm part of a new team. I'm working with Guy Ritchie and working with Pasek and Paul on a new song, and so it's exciting. It's a little bit of both.
We shot 90% of the film here in weather a bit like this, but it does look like Agrabah when you see it on celluloid.
Yeah, I've been watching the film since I was a kid, and to get to audition for it and play this character role now is it's a dream come true. So I'm excited for everybody to see it.
And easy to keep it a secret when you found out?
I only had 2 days or 3 days to keep it a secret, so I think I did okay. I hope people love the character and can learn something from him and the story.
I mean, it's a lot of fun, right? Being the only one who's willing to create chaos. It's I like that.
That's everything I have to say for today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please do not forget to subscribe just here, and then click on my previous video just here, and here will be a link to a recommended video. But until next time, bye!